I am very new to the manga game, but today I'm going to be sharing with you my entire February manga pickup. I guess you could call this a haul video, a manga haul video, first manga haul video on the channel. But if you're into that sort of thing, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into the list. They are going to be in alphabetical order, and without further ado, let's get into it. This is Beserk. Beserk by Kentaro Miura is, as I have been told, an absolute beast of a story and ranks atop the manga all-time greats list in many cases. It is the story of a man named Guts and his apparent rise to being the best fighter that ever lived. It is brutal. It is gory. It is certainly not for the faint of heart and definitely not for children. It does come with the parental advisory. I don't even want to open it to show you, anything, because almost every single page has brutality. It has a lot of blood, a lot of guts, no pun intended, and some sexual situations, we'll call them that. But yes, Beserk, Volume 3, I already have 1 and 2, and I've since picked up 4, so I am well on my way to what is arguably the best manga series of all time. Let me know, though, what you think about Beserk in the comments below. Next up, we have a fairly new addition to the manga world. This is The Color of the End by Haro Iwamun. If I'm butchering that, I do apologize, but this is an absolutely epic story, and I love, and I can show you some of the art. This is an absolute gorgeous story. Years after the earth was wiped clean of life by mysterious beings known as executioners, a single girl walks alone through an empty and beautiful ruins. Her seemingly endless mission to search for survivors and cleanse the land and bury the dead. But when the countless funerals are over, will there be any more left alive to mourn? This is an amazing story of this young lady and her furry friend that is right along with her. An adorable little friend. It's like a kind of a cat bunny hybrid thing. But the deeper I got into this book, I realized that it is just the most melancholy book series I've almost ever read. And that's saying a lot, because I've read a ton of Western comics, and this is absolute melancholy, and it's peak melancholy. I really, really did enjoy the first volume of The Color of the End. I highly, highly suggest it. And yeah, I'm super stoked for the second volume to come out. This is a brand new IP and a new series, so I look forward to reading it going forward, because it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. Next up, I found this one. It was not $9.99. I found this at a Savers, and it was $4. Demon Slayer Volume 12. I had to pick it up. It was only $4. And yeah, of course, Demon Slayer, a very popular manga and anime at this point. And it's just an awesome, awesome series. Tanjiro and his sister. His sister was bitten by a demon, and she has become a demon, and he is on the quest to basically find out the mysteries and if there's any way to turn her back into a human. So they go throughout, and they just have adventures in different villages in Japan, and yeah, basically trying to figure out how to turn her into human. I am only on volume 3 of Demon Slayer, but for $4, I could not pass this up, and it's in really excellent, excellent condition. So Demon Slayer is a good series. I just had to get that. Another, look at that, $3.99. This is Dragon Ball Z, the first volume, of course, the epic, the legendary tale by Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace. This was $4, and I am of the age where Dragon Ball Z, I remember running home to watch new episodes of the anime on Toonami, on Cartoon Network when I was in middle school. So I had to pick up the first volume of Dragon Ball Z. It is really thin. I know since this probably has come out, it's an older copy too. I think this is from like 2004 or something. So it is fairly older. I had to get it though. I had to get it because it is a legendary. Akira Toriyama is an absolute legend in the industry. And yeah, it just pulled on those nostalgia heartstrings. Next up is a new one. We've got Kagurabachi Volumes 1, Volumes 2. I picked this up on a whim, which if you know me and you are used to the channel, I do not do ever. I always do my own research and I investigate books and stories and just products ad nauseum. Ad nauseum. I don't ever buy things. I watched a very short video, excuse me, on YouTube, and yeah, I ended up getting it. Chihiro, this is the story of Chihiro, a young man whose father was basically a blade maker. He made katanas, and he sent out a bunch of different enchanted katanas. Turns out there was supposed to be 8. There is actually 9. I believe it was 8 or 9. And Chihiro himself is an excellent magic user and has one of these enchanted blades. It is an awesome, awesome tale. Apparently, there was some memes made about this where he's this brutal, dark, and brooding kind of character, edgelord kind of character. And then the book finally, that was before the series even came out. And then the series finally did come out. And when you know it, the series is actually really good. I got the first 2 volumes. I highly recommend if you like shonen series with a badass character that has a kind of found family vibe. This is a really good series, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I got the first one, really liked it, had to pick up the second one, and apparently the third one is close to coming out momentarily. So I'm super stoked for that. Next up, I got the first 3 volumes of Sakamoto Days, and oh baby, this right here might be my favorite modern manga, because we have Mr. Sakamoto, who is a retired hired killer. He used to be an assassin. He has since retired. He found love. He settled down, and he got fat. Not my words. I don't see any hate in the comments. It's in the book. That's how they describe him. And then you have this young guy who is like shocked. He's like, holy smokes. This guy used to work with Sakamoto back in the day, finds Sakamoto, and then ends up becoming one of his employees because Sakamoto has a little shop. And there's his kid and his wife there. And just hijinks ensue. There's other characters that get into another found family situation, but this is one of, if not my favorite mangas already of all time. I've only read the first 3 volumes, and you may see the 4th volume on the March version of this video. If you are liking this, though, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That way I know that this is valued content and something that I should continue doing. Next and last up, we've got... There we have it. Volumes 3, 4, and 5 of Vagabond. Vagabond, one of the most legendary mangas of all time. But yeah, I had to pick these up. This story is phenomenal. Even if you don't like manga and you just like reading Western comics, you will probably get some value out of this series. It is by Takehiko Inoue, and it is just epic. It is not complete, though. It is not complete yet. He has taken a huge amount of time off to work on other projects, but I am absolutely loving Vagabond. I'm on volume 5. I think there's like 12 or 13 thus far, so I've got a ways to go in the series. But yes, Vagabond, it's epic. It is the story of Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary samurai, the vagabond. He is truly a vagabond. He is a Ronin swordsman and samurai who just goes around Japan trying to become the best samurai. And so far, he's pretty darn good. It's a pretty amazing series. But that is my entire pickups for manga. I guess you call it a haul if you want, for the month of February 2025. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I know this is a little bit of a departure from my normal kind of content. I just haven't been getting many traditional comics, which is why I'm wanting to make this video today for you. But let me know in the comments section whether you like this kind of content or would prefer me to do something else. Whether I'm going to do it or not, that's a whole different other thing. But you can certainly leave your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all the social media. All that stuff is down in the comments below, or in the description below. It's been a while since I made a video. I appreciate everyone. And until the next time, keep reading comics, keep reading manga, and I will catch you all on a flippy flop. Adios, everyone.